part 2 on how to read your tarot deck. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you're going to want to go and watch part 1, okay? There's good information there. You need to start at the beginning because each video is going to build upon itself. Okay, but for those of you guys returning, let's get into it. So you've got your deck, you've meditated, you're energetically ready to start reading your deck. Now, how do you know that you're ready? How do you know that your body's ready? Well, you need to feel in your body, okay? You need to be aware of, and a lot of people call this being in the power, okay? Being in the power, it means feeling the energy of your body, okay? So a lot of this, like I said, because reading tarot is not about the tarot cards at all. It's all coming from within yourself. So you have to make sure your body is ready to start receiving energy. Because if you're not tuned in with yourself, you're not gonna be able to feel the energy coming because it's so subtle. So start by, a lot of you guys are gonna start feeling this right now. I'm telling you, because I just kind of start feeling it too. It kind of feels like when you drink like 5 cups of espresso, that's what it feels like when spirit is around you. It feels very like, woo, shaky, okay? So when you do this, you're gonna start noticing these feelings. That's okay. That's okay. Go with it. It means you're about to get a message. Okay, so we're gonna relax into our body. And before you call on your spirit guides to come in the room, you're going to feel what your body feels like. So close your eyes if you have to and just get into your body. Bring your awareness down into your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is right above your belly button. Bring your awareness down into your solar plexus. And focus all your energy right there in your gut, right where your gut feelings are. Focus a huge white ball of energy right there, okay? You're bringing all your energy, all your awareness to your solar plexus. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring that awareness up through your heart chakra, through your throat chakra, all the way up to your third eye. And you're gonna envision an eyeball that's shut. And as soon as that light hits the eyeball, you're gonna see the eyelids open up. Okay, and now your awareness, you should be ready. You should be ready to start reading. Now what you're going to do, and by the way, I've not prepared these videos. I'm channeling right now from spirit, by the way. So me telling you what to do, I've not watched another video on this. I've not read a book on this. I'm getting the answers from above right now. So you're not gonna hear this anywhere else. This is the spirit saying, this is what to do. Because I feel like I'm called to teach right now for free, yes. All that I ask that you do is just give me a follow and a like and a share, whatever, okay? So now we're in our body, now we've done the work, we're ready to start reading. Okay, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna invite your spirit guides into the room, okay? Now your spirit guides know that you're gonna be doing this. So they know what their job is, okay? But you have to let them know, I'm ready to receive. When you call your spirit guides in, I like to give a little prayer with it, because you need to set your intention that only your spirit guides, only your angels, or God himself, those are the only people we want to talk to, okay? We don't want any grunge muffins coming up and trying to talk to us. We don't want that, okay? So you need to set your intention. You can't just get out your tarot deck and start flipping without doing that, because you don't know who you're talking to. What if I just was sitting at the mall in the food court and I said, hello, who would like to come and talk to me? I don't want just anyone sitting down. I don't. I want to vet who's going to sit down and talk to me. So that's what we're doing. So you're just going to ask your spirit guides to come forward. And the little prayer that I like to do, it's so simple, but it works really well. I say, dear God, please help me give a really good reading for this person. Amen. And that's it. That's all I say. Please help me give a really good reading. Because a lot of you guys, you'll email me and I don't even know your name. But some of you guys have your name in the emails, but some of you don't. And I don't even need to know if you're a boy or a girl or what your name is, because I'm talking to your spirit guide. It quite literally does not matter, because I'm talking to your spirit guide, and your spirit guide knows that you want that reading. And so they're coming through, they're talking to my spirit guide, and we're getting the energy going, okay? So that's what you do. Now you're ready to begin. And I have a feeling that when I start showing you guys how I read tarot, there's going to be a message that's going to come through for you. And I think it's going to blow you away, because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like my spirit guides really do know I'm sitting here watching this video ready to talk to them. Yeah, they do know. And they're probably the ones that guided you to find this video, because they know that you're ready to start doing this work, okay? And they're excited. Can you tell by the way I'm talking? Because I'm channeling that energy. They're excited that you're ready to start talking to them because they've been waiting to talk to you, okay? So we're gonna start with our deck, okay? Now, there are different suits just like in a deck of cards because these originally were playing cards at one point in time. So there are 4 different suits, and then there are the major arcana. The major arcana are face card, or not face cards, they're cards though, and they have on the bottom, they have like the Fool, right? They say on the bottom, and that's how you know that they are a part of the major arcana. When one of the major arcana cards come out in a reading, these are big, huge things happening. Like if you're doing a reading for someone and all the major arcana comes out, you know they're going through a dramatic life change, okay? The suits, those are the minor arcana. Those are just like little subtleties that are happening in everyday life, okay? So let's start talking about the suits because this is the easiest way I've heard it explained. There are 4 different suits, okay? There are wands, swords, pentacles, and cups, okay? Let's start with the swords. Swords have to do with words, thoughts, and the air signs, okay? So think air energy, right? Just like a sword can move really fast through the air, that's how you can remember swords have to do with words, thoughts, and air, okay? The air signs with the zodiac are Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So whenever you pull a card with swords, sometimes one of the zodiac signs that represent an air sign will come through. And we'll talk about messages coming through beyond the tarot cards. But you just need the basic information on what these cards represent, and that's it. You don't need to know too much, and I'll explain why later. So we know with swords, the first suit in the deck, that's what those have to do with, okay? Second, we have wands. Wands have to do with action, things that you're doing right now, movement, things are happening. It also has to do with the fire signs. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the zodiac. You can remember this about the wands because on the traditional deck, the wands are made of wood. And so I like to remember it thinking like woods catch on fire. So fire moves fast, it's action, okay? The third suit is gonna be the pentacles, okay? Pentacles on the tarot cards, they look like little gold coins. So I want you to remember it like money, physical. It's things that you gotta put some effort in to see it, right? You have to work a 40-hour week to receive your paycheck, right? Pentacles also have to do with the earth signs in the zodiac, okay? So just like we know, coins have to do with money. It's the physical, it's something that's earthbound, right? We can't take money back to us in the heavens. So pentacles, earth, physical. The earth signs in the zodiac are Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, okay? Last but not least, we have the cups. The cups, well, they have to do with emotions. Emotions. Just think like, you know, when people say like, my cup is full, I'm happy, right? Or my cup is empty, my cup is drained. That means you're not doing well, right? So the cups are going to be easy to remember in that sense. And then you guess what? I bet a lot of you can guess it. The cups have to do with the water zodiac signs. What are the water zodiac signs? Well, it's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, okay? So now you know the basics of the suits. And whenever you start doing your readings, you know, you'll look at the card and you can kind of use your intuition on what that card looks like because all the cards have different imagery on it. And we're going to get into that in the next video on how to really type into your psychic senses when reading. But it's nice to have that background knowledge. And so when you can learn what the different suits mean, you're pretty much ready to go on reading tarot. But we're going to get into this in the next part. I'm going to teach you how to actually read the tarot. When you get these cards out, how do you actually start reading them? And we're also going to go over the major arcana.